Hey guys, so in today's Mani Monday episode, I'm going to be showing you how I created this Memorial Day themed manicure. So let's get right into the video. So I'm going to start by applying a thin layer of Sparkle & Co. pH Prep over all of my nails, and this is going to dehydrate them and prep them for the dip powder application. Now I'm going to be applying a thin layer of Won't Peel Off base coat to all of my nails, and this is going to allow super easy pop-off removal of my dip powder manicure. And if you want your dip nails to last, you would skip this step and go right in with the dip powder over your natural nails. And for my liquids today, I'm actually going to be reviewing these new modelones dip powder liquids. So this set comes with 4 different liquids, along with some instructions, an extra brush, and a nail file. So I'm just going to pull them out and show you guys everything that comes inside. So here are the instructions in case you are new to dip powder. And I found these really helpful, and I would definitely recommend reading them. And then here are the extra brushes in case your ones get hardened up, as well as a nail file, which I don't really think I'll be using. And then here are the liquids. So there is a brush saver, a base coat, an activator, and then a top coat. For my colors, I'm going to be using Sparkle & Co. Refuse to Lose from their Team Sparkle collection. And this is a really beautiful medium blue shade. And this is the perfect color for a Memorial Day manicure. I will also be using Divine Nail Dip Silver Streak, and this is a silver foil glitter shade, and this is actually my first time using this brand, and spoiler, I really enjoyed these powders. And then for the red, I'm going to be using Cherry of Love from Double Dip, and this is a beautiful, perfect medium red. So to start off my dip powder application, I'm going to be using my modelones dip powder base coat, as well as my Sparkle & Co. pink finger stand to rest my finger on. So I'm going to apply a thin, even layer of base to the entire nail, and then dip into the powder and tap off any excess. And for this specific blue shade, I actually needed to do 3 coats to get full opacity, and it definitely wasn't the easiest shade to work with, but I really enjoy the color, so I think it was worth it in the end. And as for the base itself, I did like it. I thought the brush of the base bottle was a little bit stiff and hard to use, but I had no issues with the actual base itself, and it worked pretty well. Do I recommend it over Sparkle & Co? No, but I do think if you're looking for another alternative, this is a really great base. So after I did the 3 coats of blue on my pointer nail, I'm going to be doing 2 coats of this red shade on my ring nail. And this shade is absolutely great, however it is super pigmented and did stain my cuticle area a little bit. Now I'm moving on to my middle nail, and this is actually the nail that I decided to stamp some stars onto, so I'm just going to start by doing 2 coats of clear to build up the strength of my nail a little bit before I do the actual design. And right here I was using Sparkle & Co. DP90 Crystal Clear. Now for this foil shade, I'm going to get my modelones activator ready because I find that it helps with the foil application. So I'm going to apply a thin layer of base, dip into the foil powder and tap off any excess on the nail. And then while it is still slightly wet, I'm going to go in with my activator and push down any of the foil pieces that are sticking up. And this is going to help them melt into the base and have a really smooth surface. Now again with my DP90 Crystal Clear powder, I'm going to clear encapsulate the rest of my nails to protect them from filing. And now with this specific manicure, I probably only really needed to clear encapsulate the foil nails. However, I like to have the extra strength of the clear anyway, and I don't want to take off any of the color and make it patchy. So I'm personally just going to clear encapsulate all of the nails. And after all of the powder layers are on, I'm going to activate one more time using my modelones activator, and I applied 2 generous layers of this to all of my nails to harden up the powder and make it ready for filing. And after letting it dry for about 2 minutes, I went ahead and filed and buffed off camera, and now I'm going to be sealing in my design with a top coat. So first I'm going to do the stamping, so I'm going to apply a thin layer of the gel top coat to my middle nail, just because I find it's easier to stamp over gel. Then I cured, and here's the plate I'm using with that star design, as well as my Born Pretty clear stamper and my Winstonia clear scraper. And I'm going to be stamping in white, and my favorite white stamping polish is from Twinkle Tea. So I applied a small amount of polish, scraped over the image, and then picked it up with my stamper. Then I aligned it on the nail and pushed down firmly. And off camera, I just cleaned up with some acetone, and now I'm going to be sealing in the rest of my nails with a layer of top coat. So I'm going to apply a thin, even layer, wrap the free edge, and then cure for 30 seconds. Then, after the nails are fully cured, I applied some of my favorite Candy Skincare cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin. And here is the finished manicure I was able to create for Memorial Day. So I really like how these nails turned out. They were super easy to do, and I think that they fit the theme perfectly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Mani Monday episode. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one.